We'll get started. Let's find our meditation position, get settled. Seated on the floor on a cushion, legs crossed. Say that's the most auspicious position to do meditation in. If you're not physically able to do that, it's perfectly acceptable to be seated in a chair. If that's the case, have your feet flat on the floor. In both positions, we'll have our hands in our lap, palms upright, right hand on top of the left with the thumbs touching. Back straight, upright. Imagine as if there's a string of light pearls that's connected to the crown of your head, running down your spine to your seat bone. And imagine as if there's somebody ever so slightly just pulling on that string, holding your spine upright. Head just slightly tilted forward. Lips parted, tongue resting in the back of the teeth at the top of your mouth, just below the palate. Eyes closed, but imagine it if you're looking down the bridge of your nose to a space about a foot in front of you. Try not to be distracted by any sounds within your home or sound outside of the house. And if you do momentarily get distracted, or if your mind starts to wander, or thoughts start to make your mind drift, bring back your mind and focus and concentrate on your breathing. Focus on the sensation of the air as it passes the tip of your nose. So you breathe in and breathe out. And just try to relax any tension you might be holding in your body. Relax your muscles in the crown of your head, your cheeks. Let go of any stress or tension you may be holding in your neck or your shoulders, your upper body. And this is we typically do on Wednesdays. We're going to do a meditation on the Buddha. And as a reminder, the word Buddha is just a Sanskrit word that means fully awakened. Also refers to anyone who has achieved enlightenment and perfect peace, happiness. Before we motivate for today's meditation, I'll recite the Refuge prayer 3 times. I go for refuge until I am enlightened, to the Buddha, the Dharma, and the Supreme Assembly. By my practice of giving and other perfections, may I become a Buddha to benefit all sentient beings. I go for refuge until I am enlightened, to the Buddha, the Dharma, and the Supreme Assembly. By my practice of giving and other perfections, may I become a Buddha to benefit all sentient beings. I go for refuge until I am enlightened, to the Buddha, the Dharma, and the Supreme Assembly. By my practice of giving and other perfections, may I become a Buddha to benefit all sentient beings. Let's generate love and compassion by reflecting briefly on the predicament of all beings and their wish to experience true happiness and their inability to obtain it, their wish to avoid suffering and their continual encounters with it. Think, in order to help all beings and lead them to the perfect peace and happiness of enlightenment, I myself must attain enlightenment. And for this purpose, I shall practice this meditation. We'll next visualize the Buddha. Every aspect of this visualization is made of light that is transparent, intangible, and radiant. Imagine at the level of your forehead, about 6 feet away, is a large golden throne adorned with jewels and supported at each of its 4 corners by a pair of snow lions. These animals are in reality manifestations of bodhisattvas and have white fur and a green mane and tail. On the flat surface of the throne is a seat consisting of a large open lotus, 2 radiant discs representing the sun and the moon, one on top of the other. These 3 objects symbolize the 3 principal realizations of the path to enlightenment: the lotus renunciation, the sun emptiness, and the moon bodhicitta. Seated upon this is the Buddha, who has attained these realizations and is the embodiment of all enlightened beings. His body is of golden light, and he wears the saffron robes of a monk. His robes do not actually touch his body, but are separated from it by about an inch. He is seated in the Vajra, the full lotus posture. The palm of his right hand rests on his right knee, the fingers touching the moon cushion, signifying his great control. His left hand rests in his lap in the meditation pose and holds a bowl filled with nectar. This nectar is medicine for curing or disturbing states of mind and other hindrances. Buddha's face is very beautiful. His smiling, compassionate gaze is directed at you and simultaneously toward every other living being. Feel that he is free of all judging critical thoughts and that he accepts you just as you are. His eyes are long and narrow. His lips are red, and the lobes of his ears are long. His hair is a blue-black, and each hair is individually curled to the right and not mixed with the others. Every feature of his appearance represents an attribute of his omniscient mind. Rays of light emanate from every pore of Buddha's pure body and reach every corner of the universe. These rays are actually composed of countless miniature Buddhas, some going out to help living beings, others dissolving back in his body, having finished their work. Feel the living presence of Buddha and take refuge in him, recalling his perfect qualities and his willingness and ability to help you. Make a request from your heart to receive his blessings to help you to become free from all of your negative energy, misconceptions, and other problems. To receive all the realizations of the path to enlightenment. Your request is accepted. And a stream of purifying white light, which is in the nature of the enlightened mind, flows from Buddha's heart and enters your body through the crown of your head. And just as the darkness in a room is instantly dispelled the moment a light is switched on, so too is the darkness of your negative energy dispelled upon contact with this radiant white light. As it flows into you, filling your body completely, I'll recite the following prayer 3 times. To the Guru, founder, Bhagavan Tathagata Arhat, perfectly completed Buddha, glorious conqueror Shakyamuni Buddha, I prostrate, make offerings, and go for refuge. Please grant me your blessings. To the Guru, founder, Bhagavan Tathagata Arhat, perfectly completed Buddha, glorious conqueror Shakyamuni Buddha, I prostrate, make offerings, and go for refuge. Please grant me your blessings. To the Guru, founder, Bhagavan Tathagata Arhat, perfectly completed Buddha, glorious conqueror Shakyamuni Buddha, I prostrate, make offerings, and go for refuge. Please grant me your blessings. We'll now recite the Buddhist mantra, repeating it out loud 7 times, and then saying it quietly to ourselves for a few moments. Taya tao maha munaye soha. Taya tao maha soha. Taya tao maha munaye soha. Taya tao Taya Tao Mahamunaye Soha. Taya Tao Muni Mahamunaye Soha. Taya Tao Muni Muni Mahamunaye Soha. Feel that all of your negative energy, problems, and subtle obscurations have been completely purified. Your body should feel blissful and light. Concentrate on this feeling for a few more moments. Visualize that a stream of golden light now descends from the Buddha's heart and flows into your body through the crown of your head. The essence of this light is the excellent qualities of his pure body, speech, and mind. Buddha can transform his body into different forms, both animate and inanimate, to help living beings according to their individual needs and particular states of mind. With his speech, he can communicate different aspects of the Dharma simultaneously to beings of various levels of development and be understood by them in their respective language. His omniscient mind sees clearly at every atom of existence and every occurrence, past, present, and future, and knows the thoughts of every living being. Such is the awareness of his mind in every moment. These infinite good qualities flow into every part of your body. Concentrate on this blissful experience while we again repeat the Buddha mantra a few times. Taya Tao Soha. Taya Tao Mahamunaye Soha. Taya Tao Mahamunaye Soha. Taya Tao Muni Mahamunaye Soha. Taya Tao Muni Mahamunaye Soha. Feel that you have received the infinite excellent qualities of Buddha's body, speech, and mind. Again, your body should feel light and blissful. Let's concentrate on this for a few more moments. Now visualize that the 8 snow lions absorb into the throne. The throne absorbs into the lotus, and the lotus into the sun and the moon disk. They in turn absorb into the Buddha, who now comes to rest at the space just above your head, melts into light, and dissolves into your body. Your ordinary sense of I that is unworthy and burdened with faults, and all your other wrong conceptions disappear completely in that instant. In that moment, you become one with the Buddha's blissful, omniscient mind in the aspect of vast, empty space. Concentrate on this experience for a few moments, allowing no other thoughts to distract you. Now imagine that from this empty state, there appear in the place where you are sitting the throne, lotus, sun, and moon, and upon these yourself as the Buddha. Everything is of the nature of light, exactly as you had visualized before in front of you. Feel that you are now Buddha. Identify with his enlightened wisdom and compassion instead of with your usual incorrect self-view. Surrounding you in every direction and filling all of space for all living beings. Generate love and compassion for them by recalling that they too want to achieve happiness and peace of mind and freedom from all problems. Now that you are enlightened, you can help them. At your heart are a lotus and a moon. Standing upright around the circumference of the moon, reading clockwise, are the syllables of the Buddha mantra. Tayata Om Muni Muni Maha Munaye Soha. The seed syllable moon stands at the moon's center. Visualize that rays of light, which are actually your wisdom and compassion, emanate from every letter of the mantra and spread in all directions. The light reaches the countless sentient beings surrounding you and completely purifies them of their obscurations and delusions and fills them with inspiration and strength. While imagining this, we'll again recite the Buddha mantra a few times. Taya ta om Maha So Taya ta om Maha So Taya ta om Maha So Think, now I have led all sentient beings to enlightenment, thus fulfilling my intention for doing this meditation. Visualize that everyone surrounding you is now in the form of Buddha, and is experiencing complete bliss and the wisdom of emptiness. You should not worry that this meditation has been a sham and that you have not helped even one person achieve enlightenment. This practice is known as bringing the future result into the present path and is a powerful cause for our own enlightenment. It helps us develop firm conviction in our innate perfection, our own Buddha potential, and that what we have just done in meditation, we will definitely accomplish one day. When you're ready, we'll come back together and dedicate. We'll conclude this meditation session by dedicating all the positive energy and insight we may have gained by doing this meditation to our own eventual attainment of enlightenment for the benefit of all living beings. We dedicate for the long life and perfect health of our gurus and spiritual guides, His Holiness the Dalai Lama, Lama Zopa Rinpoche, Lama Osel, Geshe Sher, Venerable Regina, Venerable Katie. We dedicate this merit to Lucy's uncle, Brian Davies, who was just diagnosed with cancer. Also dedicate to my poor little kitty cat who's coming to his final days. Dedicate to all sentient beings. May they achieve enlightenment. Thank you.
Thank you, Matt.